Jesus and the devil in disguise. She's one of those who walk with slippery eyes. She's proud and pretty, living all her big size. Her name is Sandy Candy, Wendy, Mandy, Sugar and Spice. Sandy Candy, Wendy, Mandy, Sugar and Spice. Sandy Candy, Wendy, Mandy, Sugar and Spice. She wants it all and she wants it twice. She is so cool, she is the meanest girl in town. Likes to ride the biggest bike, to like to look like a clown. Doesn't matter what you do and doesn't matter what you say. You're lucky just to know her, but please don't forget to pay. Her name is Sandy Candy, Wendy, Mandy, Sugar and Spice. Sandy Candy, Wendy, Mandy, Sugar and Spice. Sandy Candy, Wendy, Mandy, Sugar and Spice. She wants it all and then she wants it twice. Suitcase, baby, make me get away. I'm in trouble. We all worried, man, and I never being satisfied. I just can't keep from crying. I know my little baby, she's gonna jump and shout. That old train be late, girl. Come on and work it out while I'm in trouble. Be all worried, man, and I never being satisfied. I just can't keep from crying. trouble shot, trouble, trouble shot, trouble, trouble shot, trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Be all worried mind, and I'll never be unsatisfied. I just can't keep from crying. In the city of the wind, I spent many evenings talking about the places I've been. I played the blues in the evening, paid it to the queen. Really like my style, queen on my scene. Going back to Dallas, living in the palace of the king. In the palace of the king. Wanna be in Russia, Moscow was much too cold. I had to play down in Denmark, but the girl was much too old. Let me tell you something funny, don't care what you say. I can make you happy with the blues that I play. Come back to Dallas, living in the palace of the king. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Living in the palace of the king. I said living in the palace. Right, I'll tell you one more time.
Natürlich wie immer, neuer Tag, neues Glück. Heute ist der drittletzte Tag, den wir auf der Insel Texel in den Niederlanden verbringen, im UNESCO-Nationalpark Wattenmeer. Und nach unserer anfänglichen Unzufriedenheit, was die Möglichkeiten des Strandsegelns betrifft, können wir jetzt allerdings feststellen, dass wir doch noch auf eine ansehnliche Zahl von vergnügten Strandsegeltagen gekommen sind, so dass wir es nicht bereuen, nach Texel gefahren zu sein. Zunächst gedacht als Ausweich für Dänemark, wo im März das Strandsegeln blitzartig radikal an allen Stränden verboten wurde, im Juni wieder aufgehoben, aber da hatten wir längst den Texel gebucht. 3 Wochen Campingplatz in der Nähe, Robbenjäger in der Nähe des Leuchtturms im Norden von Texel, waren damit intuitiv richtig, denn am Leuchtturm, da ist es über 2 Kilometer erlaubt, Strandsegeln zu betreiben, Kitebuggy zu betreiben zwischen Pal 31 und Pal 28. Und das haben wir jetzt auch schon gut hinbekommen und wir hoffen heute wieder auf einen guten Tag. Schauen wir mal. Meistens kommt es anders, als man denkt.
She's my rock and roll queenie. I do the best I can. she's my rock and roll queenie. I do the best I can. Well, so if you love me, let me know. Otherwise I'll pack my bags and go. Well, come on to me, baby, make me crazy all the time. Well, come on to me, baby, make me crazy all the time. Well, dance a boogie woogie, I'll let your little love come in, let me sit in front of your door. Well, if your man comes home, sure I won't be back no more. Oh, shake your boogie, shake your boogie, rock your boogie, rock your boogie, roll your boogie, roll your boogie, shake your boogie, shake your boogie. I wanna shake your boogie and the boogie's alright for me. I wanna shake your boogie, shake your boogie, rock your boogie, rock your boogie, roll your boogie, roll your boogie, shake your boogie, shake your boogie. I wanna shake your boogie and the boogie's alright for me. Well, now bluebird, bluebird, I said take this letter down fast for me. Well, now bluebird, bluebird, I said take this letter down fast for me. Tell me, baby, I'm against St. Louis. Yeah, but I'm just as blue as I can be. Well, now, bluebird, when you get to Jackson, I want you to fly down Shannon Street. Well, now, bluebird, when you get to Jackson, I want you to fly down, fly down, fly down Shannon Street. To stop flying until you find me selling me for me. Selling me, I want you to give her my best regard. Yeah, yeah. When bluebird, when you find me selling me, I want you to give her my best regard. Till I'm against St. Louis, but this time I get it on so doggone hard. south for me. Well now, bluebird, bluebird, won't you take this letter down south for me? Till I'm against the lure, but this time I get an old so doggone hard. Well now, bluebird, she may not be at home. I want you to knock on her door. Knock on her door. I said, bluebird, she may not be at home. Yeah, hey, I want you to knock on her door. You know, she may be right across the street, visiting her next door neighbor, you know.
Not even a dime can pay my bills and I ain't feeling fine.